Good day. Welcome back to Auto Transport Intel State of Car Hauling Address, Friday, April 3rd, 2020. It is noon Central Time, and so the latest update and information in the transport world. By the way, I've got Ty with me, standing by. Before we get to Ty, we're just going to do a few news item pieces here. The latest on assembly plant closings, as you know, GM, with now GM working on ventilators, etc. There are updates. You're going to want to visit autonews.com, and they have the list updated. OEMs, new cars, on hold. Also, there's more updates in state travel restrictions. As you know, you want to stay tuned, of course. Many of the East Coast states, right? Delaware, Florida, now in the Southeast, more information coming in. You're going to want to stay tuned to that. As far as guidance for truckers in travel restricted areas, you're going to want to stay tuned. As far as executive orders and whether or not government mandated transportation is essential business. You know, do the 5, wash your hands, stay clean. I don't have to tell you that. You've got your supplies that you need to keep on hand if you're able to get them. The question is whether or not you should be traveling and driving. I know that work is essential. It's something we have to do, but it seems to continue to be a crackdown. Now in Laredo, there are more restrictions, and I think we're just going to keep seeing more cities enacting types of severe consequence notices. Michigan is just leading the pack in fines, orders. Here's a cease and desist letter. This is in in Michigan. So you need to be careful to follow executive orders. I know I read this morning that a surfer in Los Angeles, he got fined for surfing. And overall, capacity's way down anyways. Rates are down. So the ability to continue is, it's decreasing all around overall. Now here's the best news I did see. Odessa is talking about simulcast running next week. So cars are going to be bought and sold. That's going to provide some capacity. Ty, what are you seeing?
A lot of questions. Rain with a nice mix of sleet. I'm in Kansas City, and it's ghost town, which, it's Friday. Typically auctions in the past prior to what we're dealing with, they would usually close around noon. The office administrative part, the back gate's always open. I went and checked out the back gate. It's a ghost town.
Wow.
It's Friday, and the sale typically is Wednesday, and there's maybe
nothing
12
going
clicks,
on.
but yeah, it's spooky. So last night we had a meeting with our gang, and there was a word that Alex used. Close around noon. Actionable steps. What can we do? Back gates. What can I leave you with today that you could go do right now as soon as we're done? And again, I always talk about business. Now's the time to focus on your business. Take a look at your accounts payable. Start looking at expenses you have that you don't need, that you can usually close around noon. Get lean, get mean. If you got some assets, you've got some liquidity, I'd go ahead and work on my trucks, get them ready. I mean, the reality of it is, guys, is this isn't going to be forever. Whether you like this or you don't like this, you agree, you disagree, it doesn't really matter what you think right now. It's where we are. So a lot of the guys that I consult that have, 1 tons, 3-car trailers, some of the medium-sized companies I've been consulting with, what do we do? What do we do? Well, my advice right now is just stay home. Because, that's great. We're going to have a simulcast sale next week. But if the guy's buying cars in Texas or, say, Michigan because he thinks he's got to buy cars today, I don't know. I personally wouldn't want to be a part of that, to go pick up cars and not know if I can cross the state line or if I'm going to get in trouble. Am I essential? Am I not essential? Some are, some aren't. We're doing online sales. simulcast OVE. What are we doing? What did I say last time? I think we talked about this, Jay. I said dealers are really good about being consistently inconsistent. So I'm just saying, as a little guy, if you're out here running around and you're on a really tight budget, I'd be real careful. I wouldn't get too far from the house. That's my advice.
It is good advice.
That's the man on the street advice, right? I don't see a lot of guys in the back of the parking lot trying to do anything. So that might tell you everything you need to know.
And you're right. Don't get too far from the house. I think that is probably the phrase of the day.
Yeah, I mean, okay, if you think you got to run, it says you got an insurance payment, okay, refine your search on Central Dispatch, your state, and just stay there for a little while. Because here's the thing, guys. I mean, just think about this. You're going to get in your truck, go to an auction, pick up a car, and you're going to try to take it to where? I mean, you've done this before, guys. You know that a lot of things happen from I got the cars to delivery. A lot of things happen in the middle. We got DOT, we got equipment, we got tires, potholes, you name it, we got it. It's a hard enough business as it is. Now we don't know if we can cross state lines without getting a fine.
Meanwhile, like Paul Roberts said, he had a customer that was upset that there was any delay at all. I don't know where to where.
I mean, that's a different segment, in my opinion. You're talking POVs. You're going to have POVs. People get pissed because they don't get their car. Well, why do they need their car right now anyway? You're not supposed to be driving it.
Well, that's what Rich Bren said about I shared the Tesla article. He said, that's great that Tesla will deliver it. Now what do I do?
Well, I mean, it's like this stimulus package, and I'm not getting into politics, but I'm saying if you're a small business right now and you're running really tight, whether you agree with politics or you don't, it's there. Apply. I mean, it's not going to get better tomorrow, guys. I'm sorry, it's not.
Well, it's not, and that's the thing, and that's really the summation here on a rainy Friday.
I'm one of the biggest optimists. You never hear me say crap like that ever.
And we, as we see the news, and we see this on the factory numbers as well, is that, okay, so there are a lot of April dates where they expect to reopen, but I expect those to get pushed. I think what we're seeing is that April's just going to be a big lump.
Yeah. So, I mean, I've seen posts, I've talked to people, hey, what should I do? I got to make my insurance payment. Well, here's what I recommend. Call your insurance company and tell them, I'm staying home and I'm not making any money. Let's make a deal. But it's not wisdom, in my opinion, to go chase money right now because you've got a bill to pay. That's just me though.
And speaking of politics, I think the government is trying to say, take some money and stay home.
Yeah, whether you agree with that or you don't.
Take some money and stay home. Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah. And you know what? And Thomas makes a great point. Even in car repairs, no matter how much you disinfect, you're going to miss something. Which is what I was saying that, I think it was on Tuesday night when we were talking with Assertus, or it was Wednesday when I was doing the mobility talk. Anyways, the point is, when you deliver a vehicle, you're in the transport process, you're touching the handle, you're touching the side of the door, you're touching the mirror. You can't keep track of all the things you touched. That's really difficult. That's a lot to expect.
Yeah. So let's leave with something that we can do. Ty's out in the streets and Ty doesn't see anything going on. What can I do, Ty? There's no loads on the load board, Jay. What do I do?
Right.
Get your accounts payable, get your accounts receivable, and start working on that for a little while. Once you get done with that, then you can go start working on your truck. If you want to run, stay in your state for now. Make sure that that's okay, because that may not even be okay.
You know what? As you say that, so I think Sue and I have scheduled a dispatching live show next week, next Thursday at noon. That'll be interesting.
I want to watch that.
I haven't seen anything move in the background since, other than raindrops. There's nothing happening, dude.
No, it's, I'm on the front end. I mean, if you want, I can have them try and take you to the back end. It's the same. I just came from the back end, which is where car haulers hang out. It's just like this, dude. It's a ghost town. And
by the way, Ron just said in the live chat that also he saw a payment terms change from 1 week to 20 days. So even if you haul a load, can you get paid right away? So there you are, risking, who knows what, to then
Yeah,
get.
honestly, I'm more
It's a lot.
scared of a guy getting in his truck and trying to go make money than I am COVID-19. That's just what I'm saying. Okay.
I think
I mean,
is a.
it's a dangerous business anyway. It's way more dangerous and can do way more damage than COVID-19 unless you die. Which, I mean, I'm seeing statistics now. There's more people that have had it and recovered than, I don't know. Latest one I heard, 225,000, and who knows how many people had it and maybe got well.
And by the way, I don't even look at the numbers right now. I don't want to know.
Yeah.
I don't.
Tired of it.
It's
man.
morbid.
I want to go back to work.
And I saw an article about a forklift driver in New York City, and I'm not even going to keep going. UG says, I got a driver going from Syracuse to New York City, 4 cars, $250 each. Took all day to get him yesterday. Wow. From Syracuse to New York City, 4 cars, $250 each. I mean, normally that'd be great. A 4-pack, right, for $1,000. Although still, I mean, the city's expensive, but to do that right now, wow, that sounds tough. Yeah. I can't imagine.
Know your numbers. Start taking care of your business. What do you got?
Ron says, even in a pandemic, my hair is on point. Oh, he means you. He means you, not me. Not my hair. Your hair. You look good even in a pandemic, Ty.
Oh, that's great.
Thanks, Ron. That is really...
There's not a lot going on, but you guys just be careful, man. Use your head. I mean, I know we all need money. We all want money. We all like to work. I get it. But, man, now's not the time to be rolling the dice. It's really not. So
keep us posted. Thank you for your interaction in the live chat. Ty, thank you for being out there in the elements.
Yeah.
Everybody stay safe. Stay tuned. Please comment below, share, subscribe, like. And we'll see you. We're doing this Monday, Wednesday, Friday at noon. So... Ty will be back Monday at noon. Sounds good. By the way, Tuesday night, big show, online dealer marketing discussion.
Wow.
That's going to be awesome.
That will be
good. So please join us Tuesday night. And I hope I got everything back on track. Thank you guys for your patience. Stay safe, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks, Jay.
All right, thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Where am I at here? Check.